Today, I have a very triumphant story of an individual that has experienced homelessness on and off throughout his lifetime and made it out not just alive, but very successfully. Hey, dude.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, how are you? My name's Nate.
Robbie.
Robbie, nice to meet you.
Bro.
Tell me your story a little bit if you don't mind.
I used to work for Karma Box. I was clean and sober for like 3 years. I was doing good, and then I relapsed, and me and my wife lost our housing, and now I'm just trying to come back from all that.
Yeah. That's awesome, though. You're coming back.
Yeah.
You're coming back. I would totally love to help you out with some stuff that you need, if that's okay with you.
I need clothes and pretty much.
Could I come pick you up somewhere and then take you out to get you what you need?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
You know where the resource center is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be right there at the resource center.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll wait for you.
Okay. Well, and for now, you could probably use a backpack for now.
Yeah, that would help.
It's got a bunch of good stuff in it, dude.
Cool, thank you.
It's got some shirts, some underwear, toiletry stuff.
Cool.
Plus, it's a good backpack.
Cool, thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll pick you up at the resource center.
All right, cool. Everybody knows who you are, but I do. Like, my friend Amanda's like, oh, that guy's awesome.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, let's go get you what you need, dude. I mean, whatever it is. I know you can't hold on to too much over there, right?
Yeah, 11 right here. Maybe.
Let's check them out.
Yep.
And I got socks in the car I could give you, dude.
All right, cool.
Oh, you didn't even have socks on, man. You definitely need some.
I know. Those will fit. You know, they're steel toes, so I mean,
Yeah.
they still work.
Whatever pants you want. You want dickies, you want jeans, whatever.
Thank you.
Where'd our cart go?
Right here. I don't have nothing for the rain. That should fit, I think. Yeah. I'll get the gray and black.
Got a jacket, jeans,
I
shoes.
already got underwear.
Um,
Just gave me a backpack.
Yeah. You got a backpack.
Does it have socks in there, or?
No, I'll give you socks. I have some tall ones. I have these. These are mine.
Cool.
I got these in my
Oh,
closet.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the buy one, give one socks.
So that's pretty much all I need, then, I think.
You sure?
Yeah. Unless you guys can help with the phone. I'm going back to work, man.
All right, let's do it, bro. Let's get your phone.
Thank you, bro. You rock.
Yeah, no worries, man. Can I get a Moto G Play, a straight talk one?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's all about, right?
Fresh start.
You're gonna put in the work.
I'm gonna put in the work. Thank you.
That's good. It's gonna be warm, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We looked up, it was like, the street's empty.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
JK socks, man.
The JK socks.
Yeah, all those bags are yours. And you got the phone, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh, thank you, brother.
All right, bro. Hug.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
Keep it up, dude.
Yep.
Keep it up. I had a really good time with you today.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Good looking out.
Quick summary of like how much homelessness did you experience in your life?
See, I was homeless in California on and off for 10 years, and then homeless out here on and off for 10 years. Been clean on and off my whole life. And this last time was the worst. That was like below rock bottom, I think.
When would you say you've had the best success?
This time, I think, is the time that I don't think I'm going back out there. I think the big difference was a lot of people search for validation after they get clean through other people. They try to fill that hole with drugs or people or relationships. And this time I didn't do that. I really started looking inward in myself to see who I was. And I like who I am.
So a little background as to where I met you. I was out the food bank and I was looking for somebody to help to go and take grocery shopping. I think it was August at the time. He's like, hey, there's this dude right here. You should meet him. Probably want to hear his story. You could maybe use a little bit of help with some clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's when I met you and we made a little video. When I met you, you were going through the program. You were at the shelter.
Yeah.
And what happened?
I had every intention of staying clean, you know? I really did. And in the past, I was very successful when I wanted to get clean, you know? This last time, I don't know if it's my higher power or what, but I just couldn't do it on my own. At the end of my run, I ended up secluding myself away from everyone because I didn't trust anyone. And I had to break into bathrooms to stay warm. Maybe that was the start of getting to know myself, even though I was still on drugs, of course. I came up with this idea and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a burn. And I made a little Viking ship because I like Viking culture. And I put all my drug paraphernalia in like a kind of a note to my old self, like, you know, you're dead. And I lit that thing on fire and sent it down the river.
I love that. Like
Yeah.
that's a good way just to like let your past go. Fresh start.
Subconsciously, it does something to you.
I think so.
You know what I mean? Like to realize that person's dead. Because like, I mean, you do some bad stuff to people when you're on drugs. I mean, this last time I think I did more bad stuff to myself. I think that's what was holding me back.
Did you see a lot of people on the streets that weren't getting high and then, you know, maybe started to or just became homeless or?
Well, when me and my ex-wife, when we were still together, we became homeless and we weren't doing drugs. We would go to the gym every day. But I mean, it's only a matter of time when you're out there that long, you know?
Well, I think everybody assumes that it happens because of a drug problem, but I think a lot of times that comes after the fact, just because it's a coping mechanism or it's something that's easy, it's readily available, everybody next to you has it, whatever.
Yeah.
When I helped you that day, you know, how'd it make you feel?
It made me feel really good about myself, like somebody cared about me, because I was at my worst. You seen how bad I looked, you know? The biggest thing when you helped me was the lunch together.
What's something that you want to eat? What do you feel like? What's something that, you know, you haven't had in a while or whatever?
Oh, I'm good with it. I like usually anything Mexican. So.
Okay. Do you want to go in and sit down and eat?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That was more important than the stuff you got, you know?
Think so?
Yeah, because you don't get people that care about you out there. They might come like, you know, because it makes them feel good to give you stuff. But nobody wants to have a conversation with you, you know?
Yeah.
And you sat down with me and talked to me, made me feel like a person again. And that's what was important. I really wanted to get clean, you know?
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get past the 2 weeks. I keep trying and trying. But you know what? Like, you keep falling and trying, dude. Eventually you're gonna get back up and climb back up. I just needed a little more help.
Cool to hear the other side from somebody that I've actually helped out.
You know, it made me feel really good. I think I needed that at the time because I was at my lowest, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope you never have to go through it again. I really do.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
Yeah, I don't think you will either. I think you're doing good.
Yeah.
Is there anything you think you could say to yourself when you were going through it that would have helped speed it along?
Drugs aren't the only things that you self-harm with. Sometimes you self-harm with relationships, all kinds of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I was doing those things. So that's probably what I'd tell myself.
What else do you want to say? What's your message to the world?
Just that there's hope, you know?
Yeah.
There's hope.
I got one more question for you, dude.
Yeah.
Hug or a handshake, bro?
Hug.
All right, let's do it, man.